banners. For a time, yes. For a time, yes, until you start getting the picture of how marketing is done, why it's done, what to send, when to send, where to send. You have to repeat this thousands of times. I used to be a military pilot. I used to fly those fast jets. And I was lucky enough to qualify as an instructor. So I taught people to fly. And at the start, it's the most difficult because the students want to learn everything, right? They want to know how to do everything. The most difficult thing is to say, no, today we're going to learn this, and we're going to build on those skills every single day. It's difficult to do that with you too, because you all are used to jumping from one thing to another, not realizing that the reason you're jumping to all these different things is because somebody's out there marketing to you. Somebody is chopping trees down one at a time, and you're one of the trees. Don't get chopped. Don't be a tree getting chopped. You're here now. You're no longer a tree. We're bringing you into the place to teach you how to do the chopping for a change. Okay? Really important you see that analogy. It's a very good analogy. And don't touch the trees. Leave the trees alone. Somebody else is going to take them away and bring you in here. You're one of the best trees, right? You came in here, you said, you know what? I'm going to stop things. I'm going to get into this silver program. I know that Dr. Lank guy, he's like fanatical about training. And George comes on and trains. But I want you to see that you have to stop at some point and say, let this take time. Like any business, right? You don't just buy a franchise and start selling, going crazy. You got to go through a training program first. And you open a little one, and then you learn, and you go through, and you go through. Okay? Let's take a moment here and go back to our diagram. The safe list procedure, the last thing I want to show you in the safe list is getting some banners in there. And then we're going to go into exchanges. Okay, and that's it. That's boot camp. Right over here, every safe list and traffic exchange, there's something that says something about banners. Okay, let's leave it at that. And in every single place, it'll always say, let's add a banner. Okay, banner next. I just want to show you where to get this stuff. You can name your campaign anything. But they always want to know, what's the banner link? Like, where is this banner? And when people click on the banner, where do they go? Okay? These two things are in our member area right here under Banner Promo Kit. Under Advertising and Traffic, following along, Banner Promo Kit. I want you to click on See All Banners here as soon as it comes up. Don't go on that page. These are all the banners. The top 32 you can choose from. Go with these top ones. We're going to get some new banners made for the 250,000 ad credits and things. Don't worry. Fall time is work time for us. But here's the thing I want you to get. The image URL. Copy. Banner link. Okay, it could say banner image. Alright, banner image, banner link. That goes in there. The destination. Where do they go when they click? Right here. Target. I use image and target because those are commonly used. But destination is the same. That's your banner. And you assign your credits and things. This is universal. But it sticks with this diagram because you're still promoting the landing pages. Okay? Last question here. Greg says, when we purchase leads from you guys, it doesn't give us a location, time zone. What is their reasons, goals? See, here's an example, Greg. Chop, chop, chop. I look over and I see somebody standing there going, these trees, are the leaves, why do the leaves turn color in the fall? And how many branches do the trees have? Timber, chop, chop, timber. Greg comes to me and he says, hey George, I know you're making money and you're chopping down trees, but I'm kind of stuck on this. Before I start chopping, how tall are these trees? Chop, chop. Sorry, Greg, what was that? Oh, timber. There's more money in my bank. Greg, you were asking questions about trees. I George said to just chop the trees down. And I think on boot camp too, he said, just get the prospect leads in there for now. Don't worry about the other stuff. Don't worry about this leads, where they're from, who they're from, why they're there. You know, I used to get leads from Dr. Lant when I first started with him 17 years ago. And I asked those same questions. He goes, well, Dr. Lant, this guy's this and this. And he says, just phone them. Go through the script and do that. Now, I don't want you phoning them or anything, but my analogy is useful because Dr. Lant said, I don't even care if you can pronounce their name. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about where they're from and everything like that. If they're interested, you go through a process with them. But what I'm trying to say to you now, Greg, is I've just chopped down 4 trees while you're worried about the info and the leads and this and that. Don't worry about that at this stage of the game. Wait till you're graduated. Wait till the associates are coming in and the trees are falling constantly before we do any of that other stuff. Michael has a good question. If you only have enough credits to post or get, which would you do? I would post to the list. I would post to the list. If it's in your budget, and I was going to save this for later, those safe lists are worth membership. When you join and pay for membership, you simply get more credits for reading. You get more credits just for paying. You get monthly credits, and you get more credits for referrals. Okay, so it's all the better. Now, let's talk about traffic exchanges. Let me get back in here. Top traffic exchanges. Same sort of process as the safe lists, except traffic exchanges don't send out as much mail. All right. Remember the process. Sign up, come back, add update. Do it for each one as you go, and then you can return and publish the updated page to your website. Okay, so traffic exchanges work this way. Let's go to one. This is ours. Again, we give you a lot of credits for signing up. Sign up is at the top. And you'll notice they want a name and an email address. That's it. I am going to go into my user account here. You see this is RoboForm I'm using. Makes it very easy to sign in. The thing about traffic exchanges is they're a little different than a safe list. The safe list sends you an email. You click on the link in the email. It brings you to a website, puts a timer up. Exchanges are a little different. You actually log into the member area and you click something that says surf or surf and chat. And what happens is when you click on it, a website will come up with a little bar at the top, and there'll be a counter in here and things like that, banners. And this shows a silver or platinum website here. Who's the lucky person who's in here? Agi. Okay, from Norway. And as you can see, there's a sign up form here. That's a whole program, right? It's marketing. It will count down, and when it finishes counting down, it'll show me a little thing to click. Okay, and that'll take me to the next one, but I get credits for doing that. That's how exchanges work. Okay, so they go from one to another silver site, say there. And this is a person with the CB store. Okay, so remember this for the advanced training. This is really cool. That's a good idea. Bottom line is you surf. You get there's help video. You can upgrade. You can purchase traffic too. If you don't want to surf for traffic, you can always buy it. And once you surf 50 sites, you get your credits also in traffic centers. So go and do your surfing. Get that done. And of course, that's how the advertising works. You put your website in. And here, what you're going to want to do, and this is pretty well right across the board, all they want is a URL. Some of them might want a subject, okay, or a description, no problem. You can get all of that from the member area under the ads, okay, the ad examples, remember? You can pick any of these. Go number 1, home business, and then put that URL in. Okay, so there's all kinds. We're going to have all kinds of more examples too as time goes on. All right. You can add banners in here. Okay. Go back to home, and it says my banners. Okay, so you can add banners in here too. Right. Add new. Remember, image, destination. That's the process. To a lot of people here who have done this, don't worry. This is very new to a lot of people. A lot of people have never done this before. Okay. And yes, Greg, these are the same ads you use for the safe list. So look at the process we've started. We've done a couple of safe lists. We've done a couple of exchanges. We're promoting the landing pages. This is the chopping, and it never ends. That's your job, is chopping. We're going to show you in Advanced Bootcamp how to do other things, but could you imagine how powerful this is? Because it's free. If you have money in your budget, I recommend joining SafeLists as a member, a monthly member. Same with traffic exchanges. They give you things when you do that. Okay, you get credits and everything. For those that don't think these are effective, think again. Think hard about it. I've been running Fast Track, and when I first did this, I said the same thing. I thought, these things can't work. It's just a bunch of people clicking to get credits, but they do. Fast Track, I go to places like ClickSense, Easy Hits for You, mostly the exchanges, and I promote every single day through the SafeLists. And you would be amazed at how powerful these things are, because the SafeLists, remember, I have a signature file. So they might not even click the credit link, but they might say, oh, who's this guy? You know, look at all the stuff he's got. Click, click, click. Leads, leads, leads. Mailings, mailings, mailings. Sales. Okay, so Fast Track, I've been doing it for years, spending thousands of dollars on exchanges and SafeLists, and they beat Google pay-per-click hands down. There's not even a chance that I could get close to the quality that I get through SafeLists and exchanges. A lot of you are saying, well, George, your list of 20 there, isn't that just going to be used by all of us, and isn't it going to get full? Well, yeah, if they didn't market and promote and build their lists, yeah, of course, but they don't. I run a traffic exchange and a couple of SafeLists. Well, actually a couple of exchanges, and I assure you, I spend a great deal of time getting members in these places from way outside of Roll Profit. Okay, so these are, I market in all kinds of other SafeLists and exchanges to get people to join ours, as they do with ours. Okay, everyone does that. We have ads running all over the net. Okay, trying to get people. So think of it that way. Try not to say the old, I remember the old MLM days. Well, if everybody's selling this, then, no, the market is millions and millions of people. Okay. Are there any questions about this process? I want to show you the ad tracker as a last thing. In other words, the ad tracker is sort of, it's verifying that your cloaked links are the right ones and they're being clicked on. It gives you sort of an idea of what's going on. In other words, hey, is this actually working? If you go down here, it says ad tracker. Click. Let's go to that. And this just tracks every time somebody clicks on your link. It just increments the click. It increments the counter. And you can see I did a promotion for Auto Traffic Avalanche. It's a good seller in ClickBank. I sent a note out today to all dealers. I hope you guys read that note. It's about, how to sell ClickBank stuff. Okay, so just keep that. Especially if you're in Bootcamp 1, don't worry about that right now. But the bottom line is this tracks when I send out an ad. Okay? And it says, okay, this person clicked, gives you the name of the page, things like that. Alright, so there's like ad 08. Remember when I was first doing this? I was doing this at 9:07. I showed you a landing page. Remember, I clicked on my own link and it tracked it. It said somebody in the dealer area clicked this ad. Okay, that was me. So as time goes on, ad 08, which is the one that I just sent out, it will probably get clicked on by members of SafeList Extreme. Okay, all you're doing is just verifying it's going fine. Okay, and hopefully that simultaneously answered Greg's question, which is, do you have to add it? No, you don't have to do any ad tracking at all using our cloaked links. They're handled by the ad tracker.